That's what I'm feeling right now, since I just woke up. Oh my god.
Greetings, traveler in Paimon. Uh, what time is it?
It's 8 in the morning. Well, in my case, it's 4 a.m. But yeah, it's 8 in the morning here in this game.
Are you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off there. Didn't you sleep well last night?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's discuss the matter at hand.
Okay.
Since last time, I've been thinking a lot about the story Paimon told me. In essence, someone rescued a drowning man and performed some music. If that were all there was to it, it could have been many people, human or Adeptus. But the tune was allegedly so wonderful that the drowning man forgot about everything else, even his own impending death, and only came to his senses after being brought to shore. Perhaps there was an adeptal power at work in that music that he, as a mortal, could not perceive. Or perhaps he sensed a power surrounding him but lacked the words to describe it, not knowing where it came from. Either
Mm-hmm.
way, if this part of the story is true, then the rescuer has to have been an Adeptus.
It
You
has to
really think
be.
so? But this story is all the way from Fontaine. Isn't this a bit of a long shot? Also, Paimon's really curious about how people from Fontaine think this fairy lady looked.
Maybe they gave her horns. Maybe they imagine her having wings. Yeah, maybe they gave her horns because adeptus sometimes have horns, just like Ganyu here.
Then she'd look just like Ganyu. Guess that does technically make sense. Actually, Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about it?
Paimon, she's cryo. She could just make a ice bridge or something with with her with her bow. That could work.
Huh? Me? Well, I'd get them to the shore, and then I'd probably hide behind a tree and watch them for a while. Once I was sure that they were going to be okay, I'd slip away without a sound.
So cute. So cute. There's nothing cute about that. So stealthy.
Got it. So basically, Ganyu's the type of person who doesn't like taking credit for her good deeds.
No, it's not like that. I'm just not very good at explaining things. And I also find it really awkward accepting other people's gratitude.
Well, what if this
That is
adventure in the
fine.
story had a similar
That is fine.
attitude? That would explain why she just left without saying a word. She was probably thinking something like, one was merely passing by and saw fit to address this egregious disruption to one's graceful zithering at once. You may keep your thanks to yourself.
That was actually a very good impression of Cloud Retainer, Paimon. As far as I'm aware,
Yeah, it's not a good
Cloud Retainer
impression.
isn't the most musically gifted. Still, we can't completely rule her out just yet. If
But I
we
mean,
set off now,
she tried her
we
best.
can
So
head to Mount Aotsung and ask her about it. You'll be able to confirm either way if it's her, and I can, I've been in Lea Harbor for so long now that I'm just not as familiar with the Adepti anymore. If there's anything we want to know about them, she's the best person to ask.
Sounds great! And we're pretty close with Cloud Retainer by now, so we probably don't even need to bring her food this time, right?
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival, just in case. However,
you still have some reservations.
Cloud Retainer spends most of her days studying mechanisms in her abode. She's on her own so much of the time that the moment she has someone to chat with, she just...
She just.
Never mind. I
Wait,
promised
what?
to help Mr. Dvorak, and now that I've made the contract,
What is she
I can't be having
doing?
second thoughts.
Why?
Traveler, Paimon.
Why did you cut off your
Let's set off for
sentence? What
Cloud
the fuck?
Retainer's abode.
Okay, whatever, fine.
Seems like this is a tough decision for Ganyu, but she's made up her mind now. Paimon gets why she'd be so anxious. Okay, how about this? If Cloud Retainer tries to start telling stories about her again this year, we should pipe up and change the topic.
Alright.
Wait, did she leave already? Hey, Ganyu, wait up! Paimon's so tired from trying to keep up. Don't either of you need to take any breaks?
Paimon, you're floating.
I can't believe it. Cloud Retainer is not here.
Where could she
Did we
be
miss
though?
her?
She doesn't like to travel. So in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the festivals.
Could she be busy with something else right now? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
True. Now that I think about it, Cloud Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about her. Since she's not here, I guess the next step is to check all the other Adepti abodes, one by one.
Let's look for Shao.
Uh-oh. Will it involve a lot more traveling?
Of course, Paimon. Of course.
Got it! Paimon has a great idea!
Please go on, Paimon.
Our goal here is to find the Adeptus that helped Dvorak's ancestor, right? We can't hear any
Right.
music right now, but if she's really as nice as the story suggests, she'd definitely come to help anyone who was drowning, right?
Yes, I think that's fair to say.
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to pretend to fall into the water, and the Adeptus will come to the rescue!
Me? If you're so sure, why don't you try? Yeah, why don't you do it?
You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim! Paimon would sink like a rock!
I just think that it's a bad idea.
Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there. Quick, swim to the very center.
Alright, whatever.
What is going on?
What? That,
How do you feel right now?
someone else came instead of the Cloud Retainer. What the fuck?
Shenhe, and the Conqueror of Demons.
Why don't you say something? Please don't make Paimon explain it.
Explain it.
Okay, fine. Paimon will explain. We're looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music. But if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find them?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this Adeptus is most likely a woman.
And I am not an Adeptus, as you both already know, Traveler and Paimon.
Yes, you're just a human.
Okay,
I know.
So this is Paimon's
We know.
fault. No way Paimon would have suggested this idea. She'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Sorry for the trouble, you guys. Sorry.
Glad you're okay.
You're glad that I'm okay. Oh, thank you. Anyway, you're leaving already?
As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing.
Okay.
Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not repeat them again in the future.
Sorry.
As
I'm
ever,
sorry.
the Conqueror of Demons comes and goes, just like the wind.
Right. I didn't dare to say a word just now. How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any plans for Lantern Rite? We could spend it together in Liyue Harbor if you'd like.
Please?
Oh, I had planned to spend the festival with Master this year. However,
Oh, speaking of Cloud Retainer, when did you see her last?
earlier this morning, she set off from Mount Hulao at dawn. I noticed she was using an Adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism that looked like a boiler.
Wait,
Maybe it was a gift from Mountain Shaper. I did not inquire.
So we just missed her.
Mountain Shaper?
Please excuse me for a moment. I think I'll leave the gift in her abode.
Sure. Thank you.
It sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer recently.
Yes. During the summer and winter, I continued to train with Master. In the other months of the year, I have been learning to adapt to human life in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city, and also recommended several work positions for me. But when I try to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu or Lady Ganyu, like the others, she says I mustn't address her like that.
Yeah, you don't have
Sometimes I'm
to be
supposed
formal
to copy
about
other people.
around her.
Sometimes I'm not. It's a little difficult to keep track of everything.
Ganyu just doesn't want you to be too courteous around her. Ganyu gets embarrassed. Yeah, Ganyu gets embarrassed.
Oh, is that what it is? Noted. So, you came looking for Master today because you wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah?
That's right. It's all right.
Speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in the mountains?
Music? What is that?
It's a kind of a happy or relaxing sound, or a nerve-wracking sound, or even a terrifying one.
A terrifying one.
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us. We won't miss her again.
Yay! That's really helpful. Thanks.
Thank you.
We were just talking about this thing called music. And based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day. Please follow me.
Oh, really? Great, let's go!
This is the place.
Oh my
I
god.
enjoy training here to the
It's
sound
raining.
of music.
What is it, Paimon? What are you thinking about?
Paimon's got gas! Paimon can't hear anything!
My condolences, Paimon.
Whoa, whew. Paimon hasn't gone deaf after all! Paimon heard you when you just spoke. Anyway, where is this music?
We have no
Sound of
instruments
folk
yet,
song.
Paimon.
The quiet murmur of the streams. These are relaxing sounds. Are they not the music of which you speak?
No.
Paimon wasn't quite done with the description. Okay, fine, it's all Paimon's fault. What we're looking for are not the sounds of nature, but melodies played on special instruments.
And a melody is?
We're gonna make Paimon sing a nursery rhyme? No. We're not gonna do that. Okay, we'll do that.
Hey, don't you patronize Paimon! Let's get one thing straight. Paimon knows plenty of nursery rhymes, but Paimon does not sing on demand. Without payment.
What?
Why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking about.
Fingers crossed this won't attract any whopper flower. Oh no, that one time that I sang in front of a flower and then it turned into a freaking whopper flower. What the fuck? What?
Was that from the opera that Yunjin sang?
That was a melody, and melodies can
It felt like I was transported back to the past. In my mind's eye, I could see the Zhao lanterns lighting up the night sky again. We're all there, raising our glasses and drinking to our heart's content on the
Not
same
gonna lie,
chamber.
Lumine has a
As I
wonderful,
watched
wonderful
Eugene's
voice.
performance, I felt a warm sensation in my heart. And as the drink reached my stomach, it went from warm to hot. When you hummed that melody just now, feelings from a whole year ago came right back to me, as strong as they were on that day. Oh, so that's the power of music.
Yes,
Wow, Shenhe. That was so deep.
so deep indeed.
Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like a time capsule with all the special moments from our lives squished
The
inside.
background music is on timing. What the fuck?
Ganyu, are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
I don't remember if my parents ever sang any lullabies to me. I know some local folk songs, and a few other things come to mind too. The songs of the sailors down at the docks, the little ditties that the vendors call out in front of their beloved shops, the tunes of folk artists performing on the streets.
All the sounds of Liyue Harbor.
Yes, that's right. In the past, whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, I always felt that they were worlds apart from me. Nenny and Liyue probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect with humans' artistic expression and their sentiments. So I haven't been able to integrate into their community and be a part of their lives. At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are ones that I have erected with my imagination. The way those melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people after all. They're about mundane details of everyday existence. Life's ups and downs, joys and sorrows. Even though we come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell, when it comes down to the most common things that we see and experience around us each day in the city, in that sense, we're all the same.
Okay. Um, your speech, Ganyu's speech. Not gonna lie, Ganyu, your speech is so like beautiful, but it kind of makes me laugh because like the lightning is just striking in the background. Oh my god!
You
It almost hit us again.
really making progress.
It almost hit me
Lots of
again.
friends
Oh my
at Liyue
god!
Harbor when you think about it. Like,
I swear to God, if a lightning comes and strike me,
but at the very least, Kuching and Shenhe are your friends now, right?
Yes, I am.
I'm your friend too,
Technically
Ganyu.
speaking,
I'm
we
your
should refer
friend
to
too.
each other by the conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes a friendship, I do believe we are more friends than co-disciples.
Thank you, everyone.
Once the days are warmer, I would like to host you at my home in the city. Please invite Kuching as well. I've planted many types of flowers. I'm sure some of them will be to your taste.
You are too kind. I couldn't possibly.
Come on!
Nonsense. You are my friend. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can advise me how to do an even better job next time. I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
Then, thank you in advance. Wait, what is that saying again? If you insist?
Do people say that? I'm not completely sure either.
Yeah, they do say that a lot.
You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out. Eating flowers? Really? Does this have anything to do with you both being the disciples of that illuminated bird?
Oh, it's sunny now in the background. Okay, I doubt Kaching will be munching on any flowers.
Who dares referred to one not by one's Adeptus title, but merely as that illuminated bird.
How, how did you get there?
Master,
How did you get here?
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
She just showed up out of nowhere.
Illuminated bird has landed!
Double humph. Now she has the gall to
Humph?
use it.
Double
rather than
humph?
she. Even after being chastised once already? Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet your impertinence has reached new heights. Very well. If you refuse to learn your lesson, one shall scold you no further.
Yeah, how dare you, Paimon, calling her an it rather than she? How dare you how dare you what do you call that? How dare you assume her pronouns?
One has received your message from Ganyu. On the matter of the Adeptus you seek, one suspects to know their identity.
Oh, I forgot all about that. I forgot about the
Well,
letter.
Shall one
Of
lead
course.
the way?
Yes, please, Cloud Retainer.
I
Please!
still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
Okay, goodbye.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
Happy Lantern Rite, Shanha.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern, come and find us anytime.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
Her voice is wonderful as well.
Is
What?
this Quaily Plains?
Ooh.
Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Yeah, why?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her?
I've definitely heard it from somewhere. I heard it from Zhongli.
Guizhong is another name of Agentis, the god of dust. She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and inventions alike. Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Guizhong often invited her friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table. Sea Gazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart. Though usually a mild-mannered fellow, when it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always loved to show them off.
Aw.
Paimon remembers that name. So that's what Sea Gazer was like.
He was
I know,
both
right?
a friend and a former rival. One has many memories of him. Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of attention. Neither Guizhong nor one was content to let him just steal the spotlight. So we would then also present our proudest mechanical creations. As Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise. As a result, one often quarreled with Sea Gazer.
What?
His treasures were not even of his own making. He just used his exploration skills to dig them out of the ground. How, pray tell, could he compare to me, when every single one of one's accomplishments were crafted by one's own hand?
Cloud
Oh.
Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
One
Yeah, you
digresses.
better chill.
Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Wei Zhang would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics. On some occasions, she would join in, and on the others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
What kind of nonsense?
Is it bad?
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, Ah, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me? Other times, she would make
Oh, damn.
unsolicited suggestions, such as, once you two are done arguing, let's go to the foot of the mountain and grill some meat.
What?
She always sought to make everyone happy, and one must say, she had quite the gift for it. No matter what nonsense she said, one never felt bothered or offended. It also helped that she never referred to one as that illuminated bird or lady bird.
Sorry about that.
Come on, get over yourself!
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony, Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table. Who would dare snub the stove god and his
Wait,
wondrous
who?
creations?
Who's that again?
At the sight of him,
I didn't
we
catch
would
the
all
name.
immediately drop the argument and prepare the table for a night of
I was
feasting
distracted, I'm
and
sorry.
drinking. Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup?
A square cup? That's new. A square cup? Damn. I don't think I'd be I don't think I'd really mind.
Then you are most tolerant, but that is its own virtue. Even one could never find fault with Marchosius.
I mean, I would love to drink from a square
As we
cup.
ate, Beijing would continue to find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter. Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So why was it that whenever we dined together, we always had a marvelous time? We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains, until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet finally come to an end. Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with Guizhong before returning to her own abode. The glaze lilies were far more abundant back then. Entire fields of them would appear to the eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
Streetward Rambler?
That would be Ping. You probably know her as Madam Ping.
Oh.
The
okay.
old lady?
Wait, this is a lovely story and everything, but didn't we come here to find the
Hey, yo?
dishes from Mr. Dvorak's story? Or are you saying that it was Guizhong? Didn't she,
Yeah, I know. We know. We know Paimon. We know Paimon.
Alas, long has one avoided this place.
She's gone.
precisely
She's gone
for
now.
that reason. The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone, and evoke much sorrow. One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning.
Oh my god.
No matter, one will share the whole story with you now. In times gone by,
Ooh,
we quarreled
cutscene.
oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering,
Wait, so
one invited
who's
the
Guizhong there?
impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's Obscuro Vulpus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the
Oh, so that's
superior
Guizhong?
talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetwood Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were
She's
no
pretty.
substitute for human composers,
She's so
they were
beautiful.
yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetwood Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul, an emotional enterprise
What about that?
could
Who's
never
that?
hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last.
Oh my god.
War
Ooh.
broke out between the gods, and soon
Everything
engulfed
went
the
dark for
Guili
us.
plains.
Oh my god.
Wei Zhang was overpowered by the enemy.
It
and
went
fell
dark
in
really
battle.
quick.
When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body.
Oh.
After
Oh
this,
no.
at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many Lantern Rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything. You think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next.
Oh god.
Are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than yourself.
Ah, let me think. Yes, I do believe I recall that encounter.
So it was you? It was you all along?
What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all, when mortal lives are so very brief.
Mm-hmm.
It appears that she has proven herself right once again.
Who's she?
Guizhong.
We like to call her Guizhong.
I was right!
Cloud Retainer's eyes, and
I was
she has
right.
already told you all about her.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
There is no harm done. After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Niue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, she was as much a hero as any other.
The background music is on it again. It's on timing.
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life that she wished to protect with her wisdom. But
I
as
see.
she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity
The music is
of their
not helping.
spirits,
This is getting
the
me
sheer
emotional.
splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence. She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake. With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them. And
Damn.
a human who has reached their
Damn.
full potential may well be her equal.
That is
Someone who
deep.
can have as much to teach an adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Guizhong and one both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland. When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor
What is
before us today,
what is that? What does
I
that
am
mean?
reminded of this.
Blade of grass?
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
Well, she's been through a lot in her time. So
Of all of
Zhongli.
us, it was Gui Zhong who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she was still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
Liyue Harbor is always
True.
filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
Oh yeah, music! We've been dying to ask. What was the melody that you played back then? Oh, also, with you being such a music expert and all, why don't you join the concert as a performer?
I
Please.
can make arrangements right away.
Please join us.
As much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm, it's been a long time since I played this zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did. And whenever I play that tune, it always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting right there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away. Skybracer and Seagazer too, looking just like they did in the old days. No matter how much time goes by, the moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
I mean, we're not forcing you though. I'm sorry.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on. But that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier with time. Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that, even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat. Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
It takes an honest
Very.
and open mind to confront and conquer grief. You have indeed made progress.
Be that as it may, I shall leave the Lantern Rite stage to the youth of today.
Well, if you're sure.
Granny! Whoa,
Ooh,
what's
Yante.
everyone doing here? Did something bad happen?
No.
And now we've spooked Yanthe. No. Everyone's just here to give me their regards for the holiday.
Yeah, don't worry about don't worry
wonderful
about
and
it,
good.
Yangpei.
Well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite! Oh, I just remembered that I have some, work to do at Yuehai Pavilion that I need to discuss with Yenfei.
But
I haven't been able to find a chance until now.
uh
I will leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable hands. Cloud Retainer, Ping, we will be off for now.
Huh? Does it have to be right now? Which case is this again? Hey, Ganyu!
It seems Ganyu still has much to learn when it comes to the art of deception.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability
Yeah.
to carry a conversation.
you're not wrong.
Since it's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay? I'll make a cup of tea and we can chat a while.
Ooh, I love tea.
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
When you next see the Fontaine musician, please give him my regards. I'd like to wish him the very best with the concert.
You got it, Madam Ping.
Thank you all. I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day. As for that melody, I will play it for you all another time. Goodness knows I need to practice it first.
Wow, that'd be great! We'll look forward to it.
When that time comes, wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps she will look at the Liyue of today and steal a smile when she sees the prosperous land that it has become.
Hmm.
Mr. Dvorak! Ah, and Kuchin's here too!
How are
Thanks for helping
things
set all this
going?
up.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Really, really well. We found the person Mr. Dvorak was looking for.
She's old now.
Are you serious?
She's very old.
I see. So the melody my ancestor heard was an adeptus remembering her late friend? That certainly explains why it was such a powerful and poignant tune.
Yeah,
That's a really
that
interesting
explains it.
first reaction. Guess that comes with having a musical mind.
I have to say, though, it's hard to believe that the fairy from the tale is now an elderly granny.
Oh, Paimon knows exactly what you mean. Normally, Adepti don't age at all.
I know,
She
right?
or Rambler, or Madame Ping as we know her, probably only became old because it's what she wanted for herself.
Madame Ping possesses vast knowledge and
Yeah, being immortal or
Whatever
being
physical
young
form
forever
she
is
may
just
decide to
not
take.
great.
Her mind and wits are as sharp as they come.
Yep, Kuching summed it up perfectly. That's exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
I think... Yes. I must thank her in person.
We could take you.
That
We
can
could
wait
take you
until
to her
after
if
the
you want.
concert, though. For now, I need to devote all my emotional energy to the performance.
Damn. Okay.
Speaking of, Madame Ping wishes you all the best at the music festival. Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that she'll stay in her usual spot, but listen to the performances from afar.
Wait, are you serious? Oh no. Now I'm starting to get nervous.
Just treat it like any other performance.
Okay. Alright.
Just breathe in,
Nope.
breathe out.
Another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse
Take
me,
deep
everyone.
breaths.
Mr. Dvorak? He's already gone.
Yeah.
Paimon wasn't even
There he
finished
goes.
talking about everything. Before we set off on our search with Ganyu, he asked us about what music means to people. After our recent adventure, Paimon thinks we have a lot more to say about that now.
Please, share your insights with me.
Well, we found out that music can be used for good, but also for bad. It can make people happy and move, but it can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts. It can put you in touch with feelings from a totally different time and place.
Pretty much, though there was more to it than that.
It sounds like you had an eventful trip. Don't worry, I'm sure Ganyu will fill me in on all the details shortly.
Yeah, she will.
Does that mean you're gonna carry on working?
Mm-hmm. Just a few things to wrap up. All the groundwork is done. As long as everyone enjoys the festival
Why
activities,
can't you take a break for
all my
once?
efforts are
Jeez.
worthwhile.
You keep overworking yourself. Anyways, yeah, happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite to you as well.
Thank you.
That should be everything taken care of, right? Oh, no, wait.
Wait, what is
Paimon
it?
feels like she's forgetting something. What was it? Oh, it feels like it was a while ago. Shoot! Latent... Wait, no.
Oh!
Anyway,
Oh my god!
fancy bamboo shoots!
I forgot all about that!
Jean-Lee said he wasn't in a hurry, so if we went now, there's probably still
Yeah, there's probably something.
Even if we don't make it, it's not our fault. He could have totally picked them by himself. Anyway, let's go check with him at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Da 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 da. Da da da. Oh.
All right, let's take a break here.
What is going on? Did we interrupt something? Also,
Oh, wow,
Zhongli's
that's
not
what
here?
it is. Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
So you're just casually practicing your rapping skills at the entrance to your funeral parlor? In bright daylight?
Okay. Wow. Oh,
After everything we've been through, you don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow. We have all this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind and the sea in front. Not to mention we have several invisible audience members enthusiastically cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse.
Invisible audience members?
what?
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
Okay.
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first got here. Just like when she sees a frog, but a giant frog with sharp teeth.
Damn,
Come on, knock it off.
don't do that.
What's wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry, because Director Who's here to explain it all. There once was a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. He came door to door for his iridescence tour, looking for acts to audition. With my words, Xinyan's chords, and Yunjin as our mentor, we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
Heck, yeah.
For sure! The whole dance floor will be yelling encore! Encore! Oh, now Paimon's riding along.
Everyone's too hyped about this.
You say flames roaring. Are you sure this will be safe?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm pretty experienced on the stage, and I've already informed the Yuhong of all the pyrotechnics we're planning on using.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust Xinyan on this one.
Have you seen Zhongli Director Who?
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to pay a visit to some old friends.
It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. As well as being a true connoisseur of traditional art forms, he's able to appreciate Xinyan's performances.
So yeah, he's
Yeah,
definitely
that's right.
he's definitely
Matter
not
of
here.
fact, he was the one who first invited me to perform here. To tell the truth, though, I never thought I'd really find myself rehearsing here one day.
Well, now you know. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is a great location. All of you are always welcome to come and hang out here, especially if you're in the mood to try something new.
I can speak to that. Hu Tao is always full of fun surprises.
Paimon sees them! It's illuminated deer! And illuminated bird number 2!
What? Eliminated bird number. What? Greetings, everyone. Anyways, greetings. Bleh. Greetings, everyone. Long time no see. That's not a properly way of, greeting someone who's like, I don't know, an adepti or something. That's not a proper
A
way.
familiar face. Have you come from Liyue Harbor? How is the city nowadays?
Good.
Everything's great! But if you're so curious, you can always go and check it out for yourself.
In fact, Mooncarver has been
Zhongli!
taking many walks on Mount Tianheng in
What are you
recent
doing?
times.
Oh my
I believe
god.
the sights of the
He's
city
here.
are quite familiar to him.
Zhongli, here you are! We've brought the bamboo shoots you wanted.
Impeccable timing. Traditionally, bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat. Using Adeptus arts to hasten the process is something of a
Don't you think that's kind of big for a teapot?
Mechanism. Is that?
Indeed.
Oh, it's a mechanism.
Kindly lent me her supreme cuisine machine.
It's a mechanism. I'm sorry,
Uh,
but
actually, never
it's still
mind.
too big for
She
a
seems to
pot.
take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
I trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your recent journey?
Yes.
Excellent. The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. Our journey should be seen as a means to take on more from the world around us. When the bamboo shoot soup is ready, I must insist that you try some for yourself.
Of course.
Oh, Zhongli, Wu-Tao told us to tell you something.
I would love everything that Zhongli makes.
It's up to him whether he wants to support
I would love
us
to
at
try
the
everything that
performance
Zhongli
tonight,
makes.
but I
That's
expect him to make
kind of
it for
nice.
the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. When she says performance, she must mean the Lantern Rite Music Festival. As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about that, but she invited us to come as well.
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight. Please, give Director Who my best wishes for the performance.
You're
As
not
for the
coming with
banquet-
us?
Since the director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
Yay! Then we'll see you there.
Oh, so you're coming?
Absolutely.
Yay!
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Thank you. I will examine it right away. The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense. The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup. It
Okay.
tastes most exquisite while still warm.
Thank you. Cutscene time.
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. All right, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Hu-Tao, and this is a little something called...
Ooh.
The Blaze Lilies!
I'm up here blazing trails through the midnight sky, lighting up the world below. And when the crowds all hear my voice, they'll meet the spirit of rock and roll.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you two buzzing by, guiding your way to the afterlife, opening the path without a fright. Oh, I light the fire, watch it blaze. Even the birds spit my rhymes, watch your
Wait,
step,
hold on.
or you'll get
There we go.
Hey! Woo!
Damn.
Does anyone have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat.
You could have made a longer version of that.
GensHin footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
Hey, yo, what? Oh my god. Ooh, pretty.
Master, listen!
Wait, what?
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Master, the Xiao Lanterns,
Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Xiao Lantern the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Listen, there must be another ping.
Wait, where? Where's she? Oh, that. Typical hotel.